76 of The Adventure Begins. I'm Chaz.
And I'm Jarek.
Guess what, man? We got a couple of events just for you.
Just a couple, not a lot.
Yeah. Wednesday, August 26th, we have a War Cry.
That's right. So War Cry is a great way to come on in and play the game or learn how to play the game. It's going to be a $10 buy-in to do this. We have a set in-store that you can play with. You can learn what you're doing, meet other players who are playing this, and then, cry about all your losses because you suck at the game. So there's a $10 buy-in. Everyone who comes on in, we're going to do a small little tournament. You're going to get money coming out of it, get some bill bucks. We have 30, 20, and 10 for everyone who shows up. We're the top 3 winners, at least. And it's just a great way to, get that Warhammer fix in, but you don't want to play for a couple hours.
So I've had a couple of questions. How does this differ from Warhammer, the tabletop game? Because this is more like it's different.
Yeah, so it's going to be on a smaller board. You're going to have preset kind of ways you're going to build your train. And instead of using overall like squads of units running around, it's individual models kind of doing their thing. So it's a small skirmish kind of scale warfare in which instead of using overall squads moving around, you have individual units who are, acting by themselves and doing their thing. So it's like small war bands of like 10 models typically fighting each other. So it's a lot quicker, a lot smaller, and a lot more randomization for how you play your games.
So compared to the original game or to the main game, time-wise?
Time-wise, it's going to be a lot quicker for you. I think games can go upwards of 30 minutes for Warcry, whereas it can be upwards of at least 2 hours for the full-on table version of it. So if you want quick games, you want to have a little more narrative flair, you want to have a little more customization with it, Warcry is the game for you.
Oh, very cool. There's all your questions answered. Stop sending me emails about it. Plus, I'm the comic book guy. Send this guy emails.
Me. I got my own email. You can send me stuff too.
Matter of fact, tell them what that email is.
So if you ever have questions on anything we have going on, events or games, stuff like that, you can email me at games.adventurebegins@gmail.com.
There you go.
It's gonna be probably written right there, or it might be right there. I don't really know anymore. It could be anywhere.
Yeah, it's not Chaz Von Graves on Facebook. Like, hey, don't get me wrong. Ask me the question. If you have a question, I'm all about it. But as far as games, man, I hate telling people I don't know, and I should know. But
the issue is there's so many games. It's really hard to know.
There's tons.
But yeah, feel free to send me an email about any questions you have, or once again, find me on Facebook. I'm there. My stuff's open for people to look at, as much as that might hurt me in the future. It's there for people to see and contact me. So reach out.
Cool. Gaming guy,
games,
comic book guy,
comics, nerds, whatever.
Yes. Speaking of nerdy things,
what?
Hey, don't like Warcry? Don't like comic books, but you love general knowledge? Check it out, virtual trivia with me every Wednesday night. Team registration starts at 7:30. Easiest way to get to the game is hit up our Facebook page. There's going to be a link. Tap that link. Boom! You're straight to my Twitch page.
There it is.
Once you're there, in the comments, I'm here for trivia. We send you a virtual card, and that way you're not answering in the chat.
Yeah.
A lot of people have that misconception. They're like, but everybody's going to see my answer. I'm like, believe me, they're not. It's all general knowledge, pop culture, TVs, movies, music. Man, we have a lot of fun. We hang out. Got to give a big shout out to my girl, Erica. Yeah. Without her grading these things, could not do it. I tried on the first one. It took so long that I would have to dumb down the game to like 3 rounds. Yeah, man. A lot of players, man. So we hang out, we drink, we have a good time, and you win prizes. First place, $40. Second place, $20. Third place, $10. And that is added onto your loyalty account.
That's right. Gotta get those bill bucks somehow. It's a great way to do it. And you're just testing your knowledge.
You're like, I don't have a loyalty account. It's totally free, and I can set you up with one after trivia.
Super
and simple. Then, add that stuff on. So here are your winners from last week. Jarek!
Chaz?
It's finally here.
What is?
It's one of my favorite days of the month, dude.
Is it payday?
No. But it might be.
It could be. I don't know.
It could be.
I think it is.
That's a favorite day. That's 2 days. 2 days a month.
So what's coming up?
Funko Friday.
Funko Friday.
That's right, man. August 28th at 5 p.m. We're going live. This is a live thing, man. We get a whole bunch of mystery boxes full of Funko Pops. We open them up. And we show them to you.
It's pretty cool.
We don't know what's in the box.
Honestly.
Our last Funko Friday was a lot of fun because we had more viewers than the last one.
Yeah.
Plus, people were talking.
It was nice.
I like it when people talk.
Had a couple sales almost right away. You can't go wrong.
That's right.
I know I was blown away by the last pop we had. That was awesome.
Which one was that?
That was the zombie thing.
The zombie thing
Yeah,
was so cool.
I wasn't expecting that in that box.
See, the reason why I was like, what is that? Because I didn't sell that one.
Oh,
No.
there you go.
So check it out. Some of you guys may not know, but there's some companies that will give us boxes to do for the unboxing. Zoinks! Watch it every Thursday, new episodes. And we get those for free, and then we'll do giveaways. Like, do you like this box? Cool, let's give it away.
Here, have a box.
The Funko Pops, not so much.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So a lot of times I get them at a discount. And then, boom, we sell them. As long as I get my money back, cool.
Who cares?
And then, the store will take a cut and all that jazz once I'm paid back.
Right?
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's a good deal.
Plus, there's like chases, there's vaulted pops, there's a whole bunch of craziness.
We got a Flocked Pop last month, right?
Yeah, we have a whole bunch of stuff from SDCC.
Man.
Which we don't know what's in these boxes.
It's a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah.
Come on down.
That's right.
A lot of cool stuff.
Before we started doing the Funko Fridays, I opened a Funko box.
Yeah.
Took it out. It's a Boo Berry.
Ooh.
It's a $400 pop.
Not bad.
Paid $20 for it. That's why I love mystery boxes. You don't know what you're gonna get.
You never know what you're
So check out the last videos of the Funko Fridays.
You can check those out on our Facebook page.
That's right.
It should be up there still.
And we still have a few pops from those last two.
That's right.
Actually, for the first one, pretty much have all of them.
Yeah. This is weird because I know a lot of Disney fanatics who would go crazy over that stuff, but
oh, limited edition things.
I know, it's like, come on, you want a metallic Ursula? We got it.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, look at that, it's cool.
Again, man, that's live on our Facebook page and live on my Twitch page.
That's right.
That'll be Friday, August 28th. Saturdays for the little cats and some big cats.
Some of the big kids.
Yeah.
Mostly the little kids though.
We're gonna have this guy right here live in store. Look at that.
I mean, yeah, look at it.
He
Take
can
it away,
dance.
man. He can dance. He's really good at this.
Oh. If you haven't figured it out, it's Pokemon.
It's Pokemon. It's on Saturdays. It goes from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock. It's a great way to either learn the game if you have a kid who wants to get into it, or meet other kids who are already playing and getting further into it. And a lot of parents really like it because it's a way for them to learn. So that way it's not like, I don't know what this is. Here's a Squirtle. Brr, brr, brr. And that's how they play the game. But they actually learn it as well. It's a fun event. It's free, and it's a great way to meet other kids. We also have the new Darkness Ablaze set here in store as well, which is the newest expansion for the Pokemon card game. So it's going to feature a lot of fire, a lot of dark, and that's kind of what it is. We have a whole bunch of stuff, including packs. We have the Elite Trainer kits. We have some of the special limited edition boxes. Whole bunch of fun stuff for that as well. So make sure to check that out this Saturday when you're in for Pokemon. And if you have trouble finding something, as always, let us know. We can always see if we can special order it for you at no extra cost.
Darkness Ablaze.
Darkness Ablaze. Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Marvel's Mephisto would be playing this Pokemon game.
He would, yeah.
He would. He would love it.
If this was in the Lord of the Rings universe, the Balrog would be on the cover.
There you go. Right on. Sunday, August 30th, 4 p.m. We've got a big event, man. Tell them all about it. It's for the big kids.
For the big kids. This is honestly one of our biggest events that we consistently hold here in store. It's always filling up. People are always asking for more of it. This is D&D Adventurers League. What? So this is a fun event. It goes off at 4 o'clock every other Sunday for the adults, followed by every intermittent Sunday for the kids. You want to sign up online when you can because seats are very much limited right now because of the COVID craziness. And so we're kind of limiting things down, so things are even harder to come by in terms of tables and seats for this. Sign up online at our website right away. It's a free sign up, but when you come in store, we ask you pay $5 and anything in store, whether it be miniatures, comics, paints, whatever you want, or it's the $5 entry ticket, and you're good to go. They're kind of finishing up the season 9 right now, just set in hell. Season 10, which is set to go in the frozen north of the world, comes up here soon in about September, October. So make sure to come on in, play this awesome game. So if you want to get your D&D on, but you can't find a group, this is the great way to do it.
Cool, man. Those are the events for this week.
Yeah.
But we have something really cool coming up.
We have something this is going to be really cool.
So sports cards have just been going through the roof.
They're constantly in here buying cards, and it's amazing.
And all of you sports cards collectors have been asking, when are you going to do break boxes? You got to do break boxes. We see you doing trivia. You have your shows. What's going on? Well, guess what? We're going to do break boxes. Just for you guys. You've asked for it. So this is how it's going to go down. Say if we're doing the Major League Baseball, we'll have 30 slots.
Yep.
Boom. We fill those 30 slots. We'll do a randomized team. And then we'll give you 5 minutes to do trades. And then we break open a box.
It's really simple as that.
Yeah, we're going to start off small, I think, at first.
It'll be good.
Yeah, and then kind of just climb as we go, because these things are crazy.
These are really cool events that people hold off. If you don't know what a break is, make sure to check out other videos, kind of get an idea before you come into this, because it is... gonna be really interesting. It's a concept I never heard about until we started hearing the sports cards nerds talking about it for us. So.
Yeah. So more details on that later, and obviously we'll let you know what we're breaking and all that jazz. So
Exactly.
I'm excited about that.
It should be a lot of fun.
All right, guys, take it away. Here are your comics for this week. I dare you to tell me this comic isn't amazing.
Man, the Devil of Hell's Kitchen? When's the Gordon Ramsay crossover?
One thing we haven't talked about in quite a while, man.
And that is?
One thing some of you cats may not know that we have.
Do we have these?
Yeah, we do.
We do.
They're trading cards.
That's right, we have trading cards.
How only do we have the Pokemons and the Yu-Gi-Ohs and the sports?
All the sports.
We've got.
You got used to your collectible cards, like these guys. It's a really cool clip.
So we're gonna open up some and let you know what they look like, and maybe we'll get an incentive or two.
Maybe, you never know. So I'm doing the Star Wars black and white packs. These are for The Empire Strikes Back. Probably one of the best sequels in history.
Right on. We're gonna do the Umbrella Academy.
It's okay.
That's what it looks like. Umbrella.
Pretty umbrella-rific.
Well,
all right, so these are actually cool. So there's a whole bunch of stills. It looks like they're from the movies. This one
guess what?
specifically.
They're in black and
They're
white.
in black and white. Who would have guessed? Oh, I got a special little blue one. That's cool. Probably a little bit rarer than normal.
That's cool.
Yeah, just a whole bunch of cards like that, and it's Luke hanging upside down. Make sure you put that in the correct way, and they're Star Wars. And if you like Star Wars, you can get stills of your favorite Star Wars in black and white or in color, like blue. Like that one is, which I think is a little bit rarer than the others. So there you go.
Yeah, you might think that the color card,
something like that, black and white set would be a little more valuable. You never know.
It looks like, I think in the Umbrella Academy box, you're looking for 1 or 2 autographs,
Okay.
possibly. But looks like they're just clips from the show.
So yes,
This
if you're a big fan of that kind of these series, you get those cards to kind of really commemorate what you're doing.
It looks like these are from season 1.
Nice.
Anyway, so yeah, that's what those look like. Here's what they look like on the back.
That's not too bad though.
Oh, pretty cool.
Yeah.
Right on, man. So we got these, and we got Sharknado, Rick and Morty, Marvel, DC, man, we got
A
them
whole
all.
bunch of stuff. Star Trek, even. So if you're into Star Trek or Wars, we got stuff for you too.
And the incentives are still in these boxes.
All right.
As of right now.
As of right now, who knows?
As of right now.
Yeah.
Put an asterisk right there.
Yeah. This entire segment is this big old asterisk.
They'll be coming in. There's one pack of cards left. You're like, hey, the incentives
still in there,
No, this was filmed like a week ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, man. Cool. Come in, buy all of our cards so we can get new ones.
You want to buy all the Sharknado cards.
These are the Sharknado cards you're looking for.
These are. I might open them next week. Who knows? Next time we do this.
All right. Do you know about Free Comic Book Summer?
No, tell me more.
Well, come on into the shop. Every week we're going to have new titles and your passport.
That's right. So come on in every Wednesday when new comics are released. And it goes on all week. When you come on in, if you don't want when it's up there, you get your passport stamped. And you get a whole bunch of cool stamps on here, right? We're going to have like so many options for each week. But if you get stamps in a row, you can get cool benefits.
Yeah,
Like,
at the end of the whole event, you turn in your passport, depending on how many stamps you have. You can get stuff like 3 stamps, 5 loyalty points.
for 5 stamps, you're going to get 5 loyalty points and then 10% off of the purchase.
And get all of them, 5 loyalty points, 20% off of one single purchase.
Can't go wrong. So make sure to grab your passport today when you're in store. Grab some free comic books and have a good summer.
Speaking of free comic books, a handful of comics that we're going to get this week. Dark Arc,
Nice.
Horizon Zero Dawn,
Very nice.
Year of Heroes, and the one that everybody and their mama is going to want to get their grubby little hands on, Spider-Man Venom.
Ooh.
This is going to be the big one, so I would suggest. Now, you can only get one book, but I would suggest getting here early.
That's
So,
going to be a big one. Yeah.
come hang out with us all summer long for free comic book summer.
See you, nerds.
Wondering what I found in my secret stash this week?
Secret stash.
That's right. It's a brand new book. Secret stash? I thought it was called Hidden Gems. That's what you're asking yourself. But every time you walk in the store, you're like, you know who you look like? I'm like, yeah, I'm the big version.
Kevin Smith.
A couple weeks ago on Hidden Gems, it's now the secret stash, you guys went crazy over Batman The Adventures Continue #2, the Peach Momoko version, and been getting a lot of messages about it. So I searched high and low to find this book, and it cannot be found. Even my inside guy was like, dude, can't find it. If you don't know what the Batman The Adventures Continue is, it's new stories based off the Batman The Animated TV series. So I couldn't find #2, and I do apologize. But I did, however, find Batman The Adventures Continue #1, Peach Momoko exclusive variant. This issue, 3,000 copies. It is sold out everywhere. I was able to find 2. I have one for myself, and I will not be selling it like I have been. Making all my stuff. But anyway, so yes, it's Peach Momoko exclusive variant. It's going to be a sale this Wednesday. Get here early. First come, first serve. Call me up. I ain't hold it for you.
We open at 11.
That's right. So anyway, if you want it, make sure you're at the door. And like Jarek says, we open at 11. It's written by Paul Dini with art by Ty Templeton. And this book, Star Labs is attacked by a giant robot. Who's controlling the robot? Does it have anything to do with Lex Luthor? Does it have anything to do with Lex Luthor being a Gotham? I don't know. You gotta buy the book to find out. Cool, man. Again, it's your secret stash for this week. Peach Momoko. Super hot right now. As an artist. Listen here, kiddies. It's time for Tap News Now. I'm Chaz.
And I'm Jarek.
And you're not. Here's your geek news for this week.
That's right. Magic fans have gotten a first look at the upcoming Zendikar Rising expansion set, slotted to release late in September. The new expansion set will feature 2 new mechanics, with Landfall making a comeback, as well as a currently mysterious unknown mechanic they're going to put in. It's also been rumored that none of the Eldrazi cards, which are pretty like a staple for the Zendikar sets, are coming back. So it's a no on Eldrazi, so don't build your hopes up right now. As of now, it is slotted to release about the 3rd or 4th week of September, so make sure to double check your leaks and your spoilers to see if there's anything you want, because odds are there will be.
Yeah?
Yeah,
You think so?
I think so.
We're going to have any of that stuff that you just talked about?
We will when we get closer to release, yeah.
Well, very
Yeah.
cool. Is there a waiting list or anything? Do you do pre-orders for that?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you want to buy a box, let us know. We'll put it on a list. Simple as that.
Best known for their work on Batman, comic book creators Scott Snyder and Tony S. Daniel have a new Image Comics project that they are crowdfunding on Kickstarter.
Nice.
Nocturnal.
Okay.
The story about humanity trying to survive in everlasting darkness will launch later this year. So maybe swing on over. And it's Nocturnal, Nocternal.
Not
Yes,
like-
that's how they're going to spell it.
Not like knock, eternal.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah, it's different.
Cool, making sure.
Yeah. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
A joke.
Haha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So WizKids released Wave 12 of their popular WizKids minis this past week, including over 25 new SKUs of miniatures hitting the shelves. We have stuff such as Grix, Manticores, Trolls, and the ever-popular Flumps coming onto shelves nearby. And yes, you can double-check those are all things that are in D&D.
Flumps?
Flumps.
It's a flump.
It's like a
I know
weird
you're
like.
see it right there. Oh, there it
Yeah,
is.
yeah. It's like the best way I can describe it is a jellyfish frog.
What, a rhino?
Jellyfish frog. Yeah, I mean, look
That's
at
what
it.
I'm seeing here.
That's kind of what it looks like.
Yeah.
So these are also great miniatures for getting into painting or hobbying, as well as any RPG enthusiast to expand their collection. So make sure you check out your friendly local game stores, like, I don't know, The Adventure Begins, to grab yours today.
That's right, man. I went drinking the other night, and the next day I felt like a flump.
I don't blame you, honestly.
One of the big things here lately is the big DC being bought out by AT&T and all that jazz.
Yeah.
And a lot of you come in here all the time, and you're like, DC's not publishing comics anymore. And I know this because I have a friend and blah, 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 and I read it on the
friend
Facebook.
with an uncle, with a brother, with a cousin
Yeah.
who works at DC, and they're not doing anything anymore.
So I'm so happy to read this news right here. Big question, is DC still publishing comic books? We are still in the business of publishing comics. So says head of DC Comics, Jim Lee, straight from the man's mouth. Yes, there will be more Batman as well as other milestone characters. So there it is from Jim Lee. Do not come in here and say, hey, it's not going to happen. It's all digital. It's not. Unless you're Jim Lee. Hush, do some research, man. If it's on Facebook, half the time it's fake news.
In other news, popular conspiracy theorists also believe that Jim Lee is an alien sent to, distract us from the actual discontinuation of DC Comics.
Not real news.
Not real news.
All right, man, here's some stuff you may have missed.
So, a message in a bottle from England traveled 11 years to Massachusetts and was found earlier this week by a 3-year-old girl. The message simply read, sent from the UK, March 3rd, 2009. It's no word yet whether or not the current U.S. administration plans on using this as a way to further defund the USPS. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, mate. It's a message from the UK. Wait.
McDonald's introduced a new utensil called the fork a while back.
Sorry, the what?
Fork.
Fork.
Which is a fork made of French fries. That's right. It's a perfect way to tell your arteries to go fork themselves.
Yes. Oh, man. Man. Well, there you go. Well, in fun animal facts, a penguin was spotted plodding around the streets of an English town earlier this week after making a daring escape from its enclosure. Nicknamed Popo, he was found by the police, which I just find super ironic in general, and returned to his friendly little farm about a mile away. It's still unknown how the flightless bird flew the coop and managed to swim under the radar for as long as it did.
That was all right.
That's
Okay.
good.
All right.
Fork, though. Man.
Yeah, the fork.
Man.
That's got to be some strong French
That's gotta
fries.
be, yeah, it's like, are they like double frying this thing?
No, wait till you...
Man, I gotta see this now.
See, when I was doing it, if you turn around and looked at the image,
It's
you would
like,
see what it
man.
was. But now you have to wait until the show
Strong
happens.
French fries.
All right. A woman in Long Island discovered a diamond ring inside of a glove while she was trying it on at a department store.
Nice.
And because it was Long Island, it was still attached to a finger. That's it for your news this week, man.
See you, nerds.
Do you guys have any D&D stuff? I hate busy days.
Questions?
Questions?
Foul, no repeat, one love. Yeah, it's a game we play where we only ask questions.
That's a statement. What all?
So you know the game then.
Is it a good day for it?
Isn't every day a good day for it?
Isn't...
Hesitation, 2-1.
Ian. Think games are better than comics?
I know they are.
Statement to all.
Is there a question whether games are better than comics?
Are you addressing me?
Is there anyone else?
Is Christy here?
Have you not seen Chrissy working?
Does she still work here?
What?
Does she still work here?
Foul, no repetition, 3-2. Didn't Bill mention firing Christy?
Didn't Christy quit yesterday?
What? Is this about Bill's pineapple?
Why?
Why not?
What for?
No synonyms. Real.
Look, I didn't mean to, and then blame Chaz for it.
Ha! Didn't I tell you?
All right. The normal wager?
But of course.
Oh, statements. 4-3, I win.
Dang it. Lunch?
Lunch?
Repetition. Cha-ching.
Wait, was I fired?
Hey man, that's the end of the show, dude. But before we go, what you got coming up this week?
Nerd news now. Always
Yeah.
fun. I'm back on that consistently again, which
Are
is
you?
kind of cool.
He shows up one time. He's like, I'm here now.
I'm here now, and it's happening again. It's just my schedule wasn't working well for it. So doing that again. Other than that, not a lot. Still doing my weird, streaming thing through church. So every now and then got a funeral going on, so that's cool. So you need someone to live stream your funeral. I mean, I'm your guy.
Remember his email address.
Here it is.
Don't email me that.
Don't
please.
email me that stuff, please. I don't want to live stream your funeral. No offense. But yeah, that's what I got going on. What about you?
Probably nerd news now.
Probably.
Yeah, we film these weekend events. There's no.
It's kind of harder to guess.
Yeah, the band's doing things now, so
That's true.
I'll be jumping in on rehearsals and whatnot. Speaking of, I want to thank everybody who watched the live stream when Rocket Queen played with Saliva, and plus all those donations were amazing. Helped get us home and all that stuff. The people at Legends were amazing. We were Rocket Queen, but they treated us like kings, man. It was nuts.
I see you did that.
It was really cool. It was really cool. And so yeah, we're talking with Hinder. We might be doing some stuff with them.
Nice.
Yeah, can't wait, man. So thank you for, not even watching this show, but watching that show as well. In case you missed it, last week we opened up a Z-Box from Zavi.
That's right.
And an awesome product from Corey Morgan, a friend of mine from the band Hold On Hollywood. So make sure you check that out.
That's right.
Because we're going to do a full review on some things.
Should be really interesting. It should be a new way we're doing this. I don't know. So make sure you get your own Z-Box. To go to us.zavi.com and use the discount code ZBOX for $10 off your first month subscription at the checkout. And.
Yeah?
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Be sure to check out our web store.
For all your nerdy needs.
That's right. Go to shop.theadventurebeginstx.com and free shipping for the lower 48 states on orders that are $75 or more. Sorry, Alaska and Hawaii.
You don't
kinda
count.
suck.
No. New episodes drop every Monday on certain social media platforms like YouTube and Facebook, and on Roku for me and for you through thewoodlandsonline.com. Check out more Adventure Begins TV with Michaela's Comics Corner, and then Dina's doing the Tab Reads show.
Every now and then, though.
Yeah, 2 weekly shows that you can find on Facebook.
That's right. So if you have any kind of questions, comments, concerns, you want to tell me about your day, make sure to email us at the following email, which is kind of written down below. That's the tabwebshow@gmail.com. Well, I'm glad to read your emails. If you want to ask me, like, hey, what's your favorite color, I'll answer that.
No.
If you want to talk to me about how, I don't know, work sucked today, I agree. But, I'll
If you
talk
ask
out
me
to you.
about, hey, what's up with that game, I'm going to forward it to Jarek.
There you go. So make sure to comment and, email us, talk to us. We want to hear back from you because it's kind of cool. Even feature one of your questions or two on the show, so make sure to reach us out there. So that is it for this week's episode of The Adventure Begins. Bill, I'm so sorry we ran out of time again. I'll make sure my agent talks to your agent. We can schedule in probably next week. I don't know. So I hope that you all had a great time, and make sure to meet back with us here next week for more comics, games, events, and more.
That's right. And remember, kids, just because it's full of nerds and geeks, never bully your cell phones or televisions.
See ya, nerds. We're offering weekly tournaments. It's going to be $5 buy-in. Sorry. It's going to be a $10 buy-in. That's probably not what I'm talking about.
Chaz got the date right? This has got to be wrong. Nerds. All right, cool. You just nerds.
Use guys. So I'm doing the Star Trek Black and White packs. These are from...
No, you're not. You're going to do the Star Wars? There's a raccoon on your camera.
Justin, look out!
Hey, man, this is Secret Stash. No, let me do something with an intro. There we go. I got one. I got an intro. I thought I did. My intro.
What is your intro?
I don't know.
It's like, cool, you got fed up because you weren't getting big stuff in season 1 of a reboot for Star Trek, which no one thought was going to go anywhere. I'm sorry, man, but like you gotta stick with it. Not all else can be Will Riker.
Eaten by. Shut up. That first season, if you go back and watch the first season, it's pretty crazy.
It is.
Like how they treat him, you're like, man, I didn't realize this when I watched.
They
it
treat
the first
Wesley
time.
like shit, and like, granted, he deserves it. Don't get me wrong.
But it's like totally out of character.
It
somewhat.
is.
It's like,
Even like they all agree. Like that whole scene where like Wesley's like, well, can we try doing this? Shut up, Wesley. And his mom's like, shut up, Wesley. And then finally Picard again. Shut up, Wesley. Like, whoa, this is totally out of character for everyone on board, and I love it. It's so weird, so brutal. I love it.
All right.
Yeah.
No, I watch. On I've got Pluto TV or whatever.
Yeah.
And usually I watch Mr. Science Theater right before I go to bed.
Yeah.
But if I can't sleep, I'm just wide awake. They have a 24-hour streaming channel of The Next Generation.
Oh, nice.
So I'll put that on and fall asleep
Right away. Yeah. Dude, that's honestly first season of Next Generation. That's my sleep aid. Like
it's not good.
it is so.
There's nothing going on.
It's like, oh cool, I'm on my 4th episode in a row where nothing happens.
Nothing. Or it's actually like it'll start out as like a great. McDonald's has introduced. Sorry, but it seems like I'm always doing a story on McDonald's.
Honestly, it does feel that way. Yeah. I'm always doing some kind of weird animal fact or something.
Yeah.
So there we go.
I'm just a fat kid at heart.